Last Friday night was the one that got away for the Steelers as they lost a tight one in Belfast. Tonight they look to bounce back and give the home crowd reason to roar against a Clan side who have blown hot and cold this season. They were a title dark horse back in October, but now sit 7th. Yannick Kolamainen is one of the boys missing tonight, along with the injured Bettauer and Johnson. Curlin, Griffin and Graham are away living the teenage dream with GB juniors. I got into a rhythm in the first 30 seconds of this power play. Maybe they can do so now. Hayward brings them across the line and feeds Peacock. Steelers get a stick to it. They find the middle of the ice. They'll be able to get a couple of changes here. Not a full switch though. Oh, and then we've got ourselves a little stoppage. We've got a penalty being called here. We've got a high sticking call of the referee behind the play. Has Eberle been called here? I have to say I didn't catch anything live. My eyes were elsewhere on the ice, and indeed Eberle is going to go for a seat, and there's going to be a 5-on-3 coming here for Glasgow. So Brocklehurst is joined by Eberle, and it's 5-on-3 for Clan. Power play is ranked 5th in the league. It's a touch over 18%, and they've got a real opportunity here to make a statement in the first period. More than a minute of 5-on-3 time. The Steelers have the puck and they'll clear it away, and Clan just haven't quite got into their stride just yet. Earhart carries it forward. Now they should be able to get the power play set up. Becker, always a threat. Like the shooting option, moves it on. Rowe moving centrally. This time Becker will shoot. There's a pad save, and there's going to be a break on here. Oh my word! 5-on-3 short-handed for Phillips! One of the rarest plays in all of hockey. The Steelers score with just 3 skaters. Jonathan Phillips beats Killeen, and the Steelers lead. That is quite something. It doesn't happen every day. Doesn't happen every decade. The last time I can remember a Steelers player scoring 3-on-5, Jeff LeGuy did it in Newcastle in 2009. I remember that very clearly. I don't know if it's happened since. Sent in towards Pitt. He's battling hard behind the goal. Phillips sticking tight to him. They'll switch it back to Tansky, shot through traffic. They come back out the other side. Here's Pitt again, feeds it through, and there's a follow-up shot that does get under Duba. Tansky sent it in low, and Duba couldn't kick it away. Clan have their equaliser. Duba made a couple of saves in that passage of play, but Tansky did so well to get the shot away quickly. And Duba, trying his best to recover the situation, was not able to get anything or enough behind it. Russian gets it back. Plays the pass back door, and the Steelers have hit the post. Big opportunity to retake the lead. The feed from Lemchigov was superb. It took out everyone in white and purple. And Michael Davis has crashed it off the iron. Leaving. Gets the clearance in on the backhand. Earhart to Waugh. Pitt across to Becker. Back for the one-timer and over the top from Earhart. Steelers need one more clearance. They don't quite get it because it's been kept in, and it's been fired through, and it may have got a deflection from Waugh. Just as the power play was ending, the Clan make it count and take the lead for the first time. It was Earhart who did well to keep it in the zone and make this play possible. And it's a fantastic redirect down and underneath Duba. Bounces back to Clan. Stannis. Peacock switched across far side, then back into the slot. Great shooting position, and they make no mistake. Jordan Hayward snaps it in, and the Clan have a power play goal. First power play goal of the season for Jordan Hayward. Grade A shooting position and a lovely little flick. Up and beyond the glove of Thomas Duba. Still such a long way to go, and the Steelers can score goals in bunches, as the Clan know only too well. A couple of goes at getting this puck down the boards for Glasgow, and they've not managed it. They will do now. Becker at the third attempt. Phillips to O'Connor. Back to David Phillips. Armstrong. Can't get past Pitt. Eberle can though. Tanner Eberle with the moves. Tanner Eberle, that's fantastic! It's another wonderful Steelers solo goal. The birthday boy celebrates turning 26 in style. That is a quite magnificent individual effort. 19 on the season for Tanner Eberle, and he made that one happen all himself. Knocked the puck away from Valorand. Important defensive contribution from Nolan Laporte. O'Connor's pass forward, the touch from Connolly to Valorand. Valorand moves inside, feeds it to DeLuca, who had an open goal and slid it through the crease and out the other side. That was a great opportunity for the equaliser, and it's so unlike Anthony DeLuca to pass up a chance as good as that. In truth, it wasn't really that close. Miscontrol by Sandstrom. Trying to put the pressure on Haywood. Up the boards by Springer, but not out. Here's Eric Meland. Towards, there's a goal! Not the second time. The Steelers will not miss the empty net. No mistake from Sandstrom. He does what DeLuca couldn't moments ago and ties the game. And in truth, it has been coming. Same position on the ice. Sandstrom made no mistake. We are tied at 3. Power play 2 of the game for the Sheffield Steelers. Looking to go 4-3 in front. You can use this man advantage. Brocklehurst patrolling the blue line. DeLuca. Brocklehurst again. Davies is near side. Connolly is lurking in the slot, and it's tipped in by that man Connolly. The Steelers power play comes to the party. 3 unanswered for the Steelers as Brocklehurst's shot gets the touch to take it beyond Killeen. That takes him to 22 for the season. On towards Peacock. Centering pass was blocked. Lidhammer chops at it. Clan still have it behind the goal. The Steelers are able to prevent a shooting chance. Davis flicks it into the air. Jonathan Phillips sensed an opportunity there to pinch the puck and get a shot away. In the end, Jordan Haywood did well to make sure he didn't. Must be a finish for Davies! Puck fired across to him. He settled down and waited for the right moment to lift it in. Killeen's despairing dive. He lost the stick in the process, and Davies just waited him out. He hit the post earlier in the game. He's hit the back of the net now. Valorand's one-timer gets blocked. Steelers have the big hitters out there. Brocklehurst to Davies. Brocklehurst fakes the shot, and Valorand buries it. What a lovely dummy by Aaron Brocklehurst. And a terrific finish behind him from Marco Valorand. That is so clever. And with Killeen down for the initial shot, he couldn't get back up and reset in time to stop the follow-up. Steelers with the intercept. Tronsinski. Eberle gathers it well, plays it back, another short-handed goal. No, Tronsinski has his head in his hands, and now there's going to be a 3-on-1 the other way, led by Bjerrum. Fed across and stopped by the Steelers. My word, that should have been a goal for Sheffield, and then it should have been a goal for Clan. Tronsinski cannot believe he missed that one. O'Connor and Valorand really getting in each other's way. Back with Tronsinski. Valorand onto the forehand, takes the shot on, and Killeen was up quickly with that left hand. Oh, that took a strange bounce, and O'Connor was going to the bench and in the end had to get back across, and he recovered the situation really well. Game's wide open at the moment, and it's tipped in! Connolly with the touch to deflect it beyond Killeen. The second time he's done it here in this game, and the Steelers now lead 7-3. Superb touch into the top corner. It's so clever. Connolly can win it back towards him. It goes to DeLuca. It goes to Meland. It's off target. Valorand. DeLuca. Meland again. Off target again. Time for one more. DeLuca. Meland again. Save this time. But the game ends with the Steelers winners by 7-3. And for the second Sunday in succession, they've turned a 3-1 deficit against the Glasgow Clan into 2 points. Now the man of the match has been awarded to Scott Pitt. He picked up an assist on the first Clan goal, and he's got the nod as the MOM tonight for the visitors. Sheffield Steelers man of the match is Eric Meland. He's been a great part of this Sheffield Steelers squad. Nine goals, 15 assists on the season in all competitions. And of course, the now legendary pre-game stretching. Eric Meland, the Steelers man of the match. A very popular Steeler. And a guard of honour for Eric Meland. If this is the end, then he's going to leave behind an awful lot of friends. He's made a wonderful impression here, Eric Meland.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I didn't like our game in the first. I didn't think our battle level was there. I didn't think we were kind of trying to play one-man hockey a little bit, and we weren't on the same page. But, come that second period, when we get dialed in and start rolling, we're a hard team to handle. I think pressure is the key for us. If we continuously put teams under pressure offensively, we try to play fast, we try to play quick transition, and we just end up finding a way to get that momentum rolling. And then when we do, we score in bunches.
Yeah, we do. It's one of our great things that on any given night, it can be any given different player.
That's nice when you have three lines of depth scoring like that. You know what I mean? We have, I think, arguably one of the most skilled guys in the league, and Michael Davies centering presumably our third line. So it's anytime that you have three lines that, like you said, can score on any given night and can carry a hockey team, I like their chances.
We all love Tanner Eberle, but I think anybody who saw him last year would never have dreamed, A, he would score and play as he's playing this year, and B, he would score a goal like he scored tonight. That was sensational, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a special goal. He's had a few of those this year. He's a special character. He's one of those guys, there's not many guys that, give you what he gives you every single night. The energy's there, the physicality's there. I didn't expect him to be in our lineup tonight. He showed up, about 15 minutes earlier than normal, put his skate on, went out and for a quick wheel, said, yeah, I'm good to go. So, I kind of had my lineup built without him tonight, and he's just he's a warrior and gives you everything.
Another guy like that, of course, is Jonathan Phillips, and that first goal, the 5-on-3 short-handed goal, you don't see too many of those.
No, you don't see too many of those. Yeah, Jono's been excellent again for us tonight. Huge PK guy. He's played up our lineup lately. I put him on our first line, I put him on our second line, and without fault, he gives me a good effort every night as well. Okay, we were going to try and keep this secret for a couple of days, but I think text up to the White House saying man of the match Eric Meland, and then the reception he received from his teammates as he left. He is leaving us, but it's not just a square, straight decision as a player goes as normal. Explain what's happened with Eric. Yeah, well, we have Aaron Johnson and James Patower who are more or less healthy. Aaron should be good to go on Wednesday, and then James should be healthy enough on the weekend. And he came to me yesterday, and he said that he knows that we're not going to carry 3 extra players when we're healthy, and he was admitted into dental school in the fall. He's been nursing shoulder, wrist. I haven't seen that guy without an ice bag on him in 2 months now. He's been, the knee, wrist, and shoulder he's been nursing. And he said he'd like to get ahead of the game a little bit. There's some stuff he can do in the spring back home and rehab his body a little bit. The caveat in all this for me is he'd be willing to jump on a plane if needed, if we run into injury problems after the February 15th deadline. So we're going to keep him on our roster. We're just going to allow him to go take care of some personal stuff at home, get healthy a little bit while we're healthy here, and then see what that brings us in the next 2 months.
He's been so important to us, hasn't he, this season, because you signed him. When you signed him, you made that special case that he could play in all positions. Other than replacing Duba, he's played in all positions, hasn't he? He's been...
Yeah.
How do you replace that?
Well, again, we didn't have an option to replace that early on because we didn't have the bodies. But right now we'd have 3 healthy players in the stands if we're fully healthy. It'll be 2 now with Eric leaving. And, we got a guy like James Patower who played 20 games as a forward last year in the DEL, played in Straubing 3 years ago as a forward as well. So he can kind of bring some of the same qualities that Eric can as he's able to play forward if necessary, and, a solid defenseman back there. So the swing guy will be now moved to James Patower, and then we'll still have some issues if we're fully healthy.
You can tell what a team guy he was from the reception his teammates gave him at the end of the night.
Yeah, he basically, he came in yesterday and he says, I know you're going to have to fire somebody, so now you don't have to. I'm going to go take care of some business at home and take care of some stuff, and, hopefully I don't need this job for next year, so it saves one of my friends and teammates. And
Eric, perhaps your final interview as a professional hockey player. Just walk us through the emotions.
It's a lot, It just so happened that it played out where we're over a few guys over our limit, and I've been battling a couple injuries the last 4 weeks, and it's a good time for me to go home and rehab and still stay in shape. So you never know, hopefully we don't have any injuries and I won't have to come back later in the season. But yeah, it's a little sad. I was a little amazed by how nice the guys were to me at the end of the game there. I'm gonna remember that moment for a while. So yeah, it's sad. It's mainly sad, but we had a great game tonight, so I definitely went out the way I wanted to go out. So.
Did you expect that kind of reaction from the fan base? You've become a vital part to the puzzle this year as the so-called swing guy playing forward, Andy.
Yeah, it's I'm happy about the fan reception. They're lovely. To everybody, it's kind of nice that they stay behind us no matter what. I was more surprised by the player reaction. I think most people would probably describe me as a bit quirky, we'll say. I kind of do anything for a laugh, so it's nice to see that the guys will miss me, and honestly I'm going to miss them a lot more. I have to go and eventually have to join the real world now, which is a little scary, but it is what it is. So
we overheard you in one of your other interviews talking about you've played in many countries over your career. What's this locker room like compared to where you've been?
Yeah, so this is my 7th year. I've been in 7 countries, and this has been my favorite for sure. It's maybe I'm a bit nostalgic, but it's just amazing playing here. Every day on the way into the rink we're signing autographs, on the way out of the rink we're signing autographs, and the guys it's really a close-knit family. It's different than a lot of clubs where you're a little worried about ice time or points, and here it's just kind of, we know the whole season counts for the championship. So every game, you're not worried if you didn't have a great game, but if you won, you know what I'm saying? So that's new, and like I said, I'm gonna miss it. So.
Fitzy, your thoughts on that one? You had the lead, but the Steelers came back pretty hard there in the second part of the game.
Yeah, I thought they came hard to start too. I didn't love our first 10, but we weathered what they had. And then, we go 5-on-3 power play and, good play, but they get a kind of a lucky bounce and, Jono's got the speed, it's hard to catch and scores a goal. And, they go up and then, what, I thought our first goal was a good hard-working goal, good rebound, and then power play goal for us. And, I thought the remainder of that period was really good. And then, the first 10 minutes of the second, I thought we were good. And then, they outwork us, that second goal of theirs. And then the third one, we hem ourselves in. We don't get the puck out. We got to keep it simple on the road, and we bring it back, and they come in on the forecheck and they keep it in and get a rebound goal. And from there, it just kind of trickled apart. And then a power play goal against once again. So we started falling apart. Playing 30 minutes of the game just isn't good enough. Third period, I thought we were atrocious. So it's just not good enough for 30 minutes.
You're quieting this building down, but that Eberle goal seemed just to change the momentum, didn't it, that second one?
Yeah, he walks through a couple of our guys and, he outworks us, so credit to him on that one.